People are worried for their favorite actors and actresses, about their movies, about movie upload in recent time, that many of it has been struggling, especially when it has to do with their favorite movies, their favorite actors and actresses. You know, when you have an actress that you really love, or you have an actor that you really love, you actually want them to excel very well. Even also producers that you love, you want their movies to excel very well, and you like kind of be praying for them so that they will do well. But many a time you find out that in as much as you try as a fan to be supportive of their movie, and then most times you check and then you see that most of these are still struggling, what would result to it? I think there's a whole lot of thoughts. A lot of people have been discussing, a lot of people have been talking about it, that what could actually be the thing. Some sections of the people are like, okay, adverts does a lot of work when it has to do with promotion of the movie. When you are constantly advertising your movies for people to see, you will get a larger audience. I stumbled on a movie that has to do with Chineye and Destiny Etiko, and it is called Rich Mom, Poor Mom on Chimnemelu TV. When I checked the number of views there, it was 11 million views. Does it mean that there is something special about this movie than the every other movies in the YouTube? I don't think so. But I remember there was a whole lot of publicity that was done on this movie. There's a whole lot on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you go to, Rich Mom, Poor Mom, it was being advertised. I could really literally see. I knew how many times I stumbled on the adverts that was done about that movie. So the publicity was high, and that was exactly what sold that movie, 11 million. And then you see a movie that will be uploaded, and even with much publicity, and then there won't be much view, it will be struggling. Why would one say it is because of the adverts that actually helped out movies, and many adverts that would have been done about another particular movie, it will still not sell? Well, adverts to me is very important. It's very, very important, because when you advertise a movie back to back, and people who acted on that movie helped in advertising it on their own platform, it see that there's a whole turnout of fans who will know about the movie. So if there is no publicity about a movie, that movie will tend to struggle, it will tend to stagnate, it will tend to not sell. That's the aspect of it. And again, another thing is, and another school of thought or another section of persons were saying, okay, if a producer produces a movie, they should concentrate on what people love. Give people what they want, and then you will see that the movie will sell. And then you begin to ask, what do you know as a producer that people want? To me, there are many people who believe in just selling their products, and they don't believe what is obtainable. The moral standing of a movie plays a whole lot. The impact of your movie in the society, many producers don't care about the moral impact of their movies to the society. It's not just about giving people what they want. The people, if you ask the whole section of the people, they will ask you to give them romantic movies where there is sexual scene, kissing, and the rest of that. In a movie, yes, that is the whole section of people. That is what they want in a movie. But now, you as a producer, is it what you want, or is it because it's what people want that you are actually giving them? There's a whole lot to talk about when it has to do with movie. As a producer, you may stand to say, I'm only being impactful to the society. I only want to drive morality. I want morality to be in display in my movies. So there's a whole lot of perspective between you as a producer and your audience. Now, like I would use the example of Soya Ocho on her Facebook Live, where she said she wants to give out valuable content in her movies, and not just anything playing out. She wants to be able to drive out, portray morals, portray education, portray something that you can take home. But this is her perspective as a producer now. You understand? So it's not everything that is obtainable in her movies. When you check most of her movies, many things that you expect to find there, you're not going to find. You only see the surface of those things, of which in a normal life instances it might be there, but there is not everything you expect to see you see, but rather you will get to see some messages past driven in those movies. Now there's another producer who, like, I am only after what my audience wants, and that is what I want to give them, whether morality or no morality. It is not my place to say. So they will give you anything you want in your movies, both the sexual scenes and both the kissing aspects, whether it is whether children are watching or children are watching is not their business, because it is what the society wants, and it's giving it to them, not minding whether it is being impactful or not. So there is a whole lot that is at play in people's movie, whether it is selling or it's not selling. A whole lot is really going on this whole space. Well, as a producer, everybody have their own mindset. You only have what you want the society to get. You, as a producer, you just want to make your money. There are producers that they just want to make their money. They don't care whether it gives them moral or not, and it is very wrong. If you're producing a movie that you don't care the morals of those movies, then you have failed as a producer. Failed completely. 100% failed. I, Julie, said it. If a movie is being produced and you only concentrate on your money that movie is going to give you, then you have failed. What you should ask yourself in any movie you want to produce as a producer: how impactful is this movie going to be to the society? Those that are going to watch it, are they going to go home very happy, learning a lot from it? If you're that kind of producer, then you are one that you should be giving award, because your audience take home is what you're after. You understand? So then, as a producer, can children also watch your movie alongside with their parents, or is only made for the adults? These are the things you should always put into consideration. It is not just about making movies. So, well, stagnation of movies or no stagnation of movies, it all centers on what you as a producer wants to bring to the table. A movie will sell when it has a lot of bad things, content in it. It will sell because majority of the society focuses on that. But you as a producer, are you after all those ones, or you are after the moral standing of a movie and its impact to your audience? Anyways, let us have all this whole thing. Think about it, ponder on it, and explain. And think if actually what we are gaining on YouTube these days is what we are supposed to gain in movies. Are movies teaching moral standards in the society? Are movies giving us take-home lessons? Are they educational? Is there anything we need to learn after watching a movie? Or after watching a movie, we will just drop it back to the owners and say, please take this one. I don't have anything that I took from this movie. So it's not just about producing a movie, but the impact of that movie to your audience. Till I come again, I'm just Julie.